to you, beautiful people. It's Tuesday. Tuesday. Yes, the second day of the week. It feels like, you know, we have to really pump it up, especially on the Tuesday. Monday was like, let's plan what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Tuesday is like, you know what?
You know, you sounded like you were introing Friday. The energy, the verve with which you ginger that Tuesday. But hey, come on. That's what we do. Are you ready to spend time with us? But then, as always, you know that there is no better place where you can get as much fun, entertainment, learning, and of course, cooking.
Yes,
feeding, like you can get on Wake Up Nigeria.
We've been talking about food since morning. I don't understand what's going on, but it's fine. It's okay. We're all about the food.
Yesterday afternoon was the last time I chopped.
You chopped. You chopped. You ate. Please, English. English chopped. Really?
It's neologism.
I'm not going to even ask for the definition of that word. But believe me, we're tested and trusted in the kitchen. And we've been doing this for over a year now. In fact, it's almost 1.5 years.
Of course it is.
You know, that year. Remember when we started that year? You know how they say it, eh?
That year.
We can only get better, though. My name is Titilayo Oyinson.
Mike Mesikeno remains the name. Of course, you can hook up with us at tvcontinental.tv and also on Facebook at TVC Connect. For comment and hashtag for comment, of course, use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Yes, so. Now, when it comes to our chefs, hey, this particular one, she's bright and bold and beautiful. She is the BB chef.
They were using their face and asked you, intro them again, that they should do their
bold and bright and beautiful. The BB chef is right there for you. Mary is hanging out.
Hi, good morning. It's so good to be here. I've got BB chef here.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get started.
Can people intro that thing where do like yours?
Okay, let me do the way Mike will do.
What?
Baby
Good morning!
Yeah.
Baby chef is in the building!
Yeah!
But I'm not Mike.
All right.
But we know we can trust Mary to make sure that the food is going to come out really, really nice. Okay. And we like to stay abreast of the happenings in entertainment all over the world. So we'll be bringing you entertainment news later on in the day. Yes, indeed.
And of course, we started the pet grooming series just last week. We will be bringing you more of that with Kizito Ngogu, who is the team lead at Dogman Pet World.
Oh, look at those cute puppies. Oh, my goodness. We also have Maxi joining us for a musical performance this morning.
Then, of course, from that, we move on to our parenting session with Izefua. I'll be talking the very salient topic of helping your children feel capable and growing their confidence.
Yes, indeed. Now, we'll have another performance coming your way much later on the show from Alfu.
And then, of course, if you know Brother Shaggy and are a fan of his skits, of course, you'd have asked yourself, what do I really know about the lady who asks the questions? Of course, stick around. We'll be getting to know more about Auntie Shaggy.
You know, it would be really nice to have both of them one day in the studio, just doing their stuff.
You now brought them now.
Yes, so I'm in that.
It's too early in the week.
Okay, well, that didn't just happen.
What are you going to do with that?
It's Tuesday.
I was considering giving you a special plate of food.
Oh, Mike,
that
would have really made my...
Yesterday,
Mike,
you remember?
It depends on the kind of food.
Really?
Yeah.
What sort of food are you looking for?
Yam pottage by a beautiful chef.
I'm not. My stomach's not in the mood for yam now. my stomach now, the way it's configured now.
I know what you're in the mood for. Some really, really well-packaged afang soup. With oil. Like the...
You see, when they say somebody's head is on, when somebody's brain is in her head, that's for you. When your brain is in the head.
So what's wrong with my own brain?
Yeah.
Who so called your name?
Because you are picking somebody's brain being in the right way.
Okay, but meanwhile, there's something we're talking about on entertainment news, and Surviving R. Kelly. I don't know how many of you have seen any of the clips of that particular thing.
And you know what's funny? The spin-off from that docuseries is the fact that his sales of his albums have tripled.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
With this world we are in,
after the
I'm not understanding this world again.
Was released, sales of his albums have tripled,
Wow.
and it's really alarming. It's alarming.
Now,
well,
there's something also that's going on.
Yeah.
Alia's mom insists that there was nothing,
between them
because she and the dad were always going on tour.
How would she know? How would she know?
Is she not the mom?
You are moms. There's an you are once kids. No matter how your parents want to watch you, you always could do things that.
Well, you have a point, Mike.
Mike, I don't know. My own mother watches this show. I don't know. I didn't do anything, mommy. I promise.
Yeah, right. You? Should we call all those fine boys?
Wait, let's go to the news, people. Don't out anybody here, please. Let's take the news.
Titi, what a way to shy away from that question. Good morning, everyone. I have the news. Monday's meeting between the federal government and the Nigeria Labour Congress in Abuja has been adjourned for the second time in 3 days. After the meeting, which ended about midnight, NLC President Ayuba Waba said Labour will go ahead with its planned rally today. The rally was scheduled after a meeting of the NLC late in December 2018 to press home its demand for an executive draft bill on the 30,000 naira minimum wage to be transmitted by the presidency to the National Assembly. Minister of Labour and Employment Dr. Chris Ngige, who led the government delegation to the meeting, told journalists that the federal government was making effort to speed up the process of transmitting the bill despite the challenge of time. While it remains unclear when public universities will be reopened for academic activities, as the meeting between striking academic lecturers and the federal government on Monday ended like previous ones with no mutual solution. At the end of the 4-hour talks, the Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, said remarkable progress was made, but the Academic Staff Union countered that no truce was reached. The federal government approved 20 billion naira to offset arrears of verified end allowances of the university teachers. Government also offered what it called a token for revitalization of universities, but the academic union said the outcome will be discussed with its members. Mr. Ngige is still hopeful universities will reopen this week. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has published the voters' register to be used in this year's elections. Professor Mahmoud Yakubu announced that the total number of registered voters in Nigeria has now grown to more than 84 million, with 52.86% male and 47.14% female. That's 15 million more than the number captured in the 2015 general election. A breakdown of the voting population shows that Lagos has the highest number of registered voters with more than 6 million people, closely followed by Kano with more than 5 million registered voters. Ekiti State has the lowest voting population. Another area with a huge deposit of votes is the Northwest Zone that has 24% of registered voters. But INEC is worried that millions of permanent voter cards are yet to be collected nationwide. Report reaching us says Auno community in Borno State came under attack last night by suspected Boko Haram fighters. Ona lies along the Maiduguri to Damaturu Highway and is about 24 kilometers east of Maiduguri. TVC's Kolomi Dala says the army has repelled the attack and residents have fled the area.
Reports from Auno community. Auno seems to be the last community into Maiduguri from Damaturu. It's the closest community to Maiduguri. It houses a lot of industrial layouts that have just been that are about to be commissioned by the governor, Kashim Shettima. It's so worrisome that these particular insurgents came in their numbers and rained so much fear into the community of Auno that most of the people in that community have fled now. Have left that area, they are sleeping in the bushes, and for now, we have reports that the military have also repelled that particular attack, but the condition of that particular still remains sketchy. We've tried to get in touch with them. Maybe because of the engagement there, they want to get more information from that end, so that after every operation now, they will be able to tell us what has happened actually there, but we've not gotten anything from them up to now.
That's the news update this hour.
All right, it's time for the newspaper headlines in the daily, starting with the Punch newspaper. It says here, politicians buying PVCs from voters, says the INEC chair. It also says here, over 84 million Nigerians to vote in 2019 polls. There are some interesting graphs and charts there on the cover as well. You should check them out. Court bars Rivers APC candidates from 2019 elections. It also says here, what I learned about my husband's death on WhatsApp, says wife of NAF pilot. It's really sad there. It says here, Tinubu takes full charge of my campaign, according to Buhari. It says, Shetima weeps, begs president to end Boko Haram insurgency. And that's how we wrap it up on the cover of the Punch.
And straight from there to the Daily Sun. And Borno elders beg Buhari, save our land. Present 10 demands, Governor Shetima whips. And top right corner there, court bars APC from Rivers elections, nullifies primaries, restrains INEC from accepting candidates from either factions. Will appeal, vows APC. And IPI and PAN, NGE orders kick as Army explains Daily Trust closure. I'm committed to free, fair elections, Buhari promises again. Federal government budgets 8.7 billion naira for suspended national carrier. And there is quite a heartwarming picture there. Pupils of Agboyi Ketu Comprehensive High School during morning assembly as schools resumed in Lagos yesterday. What's your favorite assembly song?
Well, the national anthem.
Yes. Okay, all of that and much more on the cover of a Daily Sun.
Okay, so the New Telegraph is coming up next. It says here, Tinubu takes full charge of my campaign, says Buhari. Says, I'll leave a legacy of free, fair elections. Akpabio Uduaga say Buhari's victory a done deal. It also says here, court bars APC from fielding candidates in Rivers State. Then wrapping it up, says INEC, politicians buying up PVCs, inducing voters. That's what we have on the cover of the New Telegraph.
Straight up from back to The Nation, Buhari, Tinubu will fully be in charge of my campaign. The president promises to leave a legacy of free and fair elections. That is the annotation underneath that headline. And of course, the famous hand pose there, a number of dignitaries there and VIPs, President Buhari, Vice President Professor Shibanjo, Shiwaju Tinubu, Mechi, a cross-section of APC, NEC members and the Presidential Campaign Council team members during an inauguration of the 2019 presidential campaign. And yeah, Lagos and Kano top the list of voters. INEC clears over 84 million to vote. That's a record number there. Northwest highest with 20 million. And then how they stand, Northwest 20, Southwest 16.3, North Central 13, South-South 12.9, Northeast 11.3, and Southeast 10 million. All of this and much more on the cover of The Nation.
This day newspaper is next. Shetima meets Buhari, weeps over Boko Haram siege to Borno. Tables 10-point demand. It says expresses confidence in president's ability to contain insurgency. Take charge of my campaign, Buhari tells Tinubu. PDP mocks APC over DG's alleged leaked tape. It also says here, federal government hits 5.320 trillion naira tax revenue target in 2018. It also says here, APC crisis worsens, court nullifies all Rivers primaries. That's what we have on the cover of this day.
All right, and then to The Guardian. Shetima whips over Boko Haram in resurgence. And we have here Gabon. Yeah, Gabon has been trending. Arrest rebel chief and kill 2 in failed military coup. And Delta youths protest plan relocation of gas company. This is a wonderful picture again. Pupils of Ibukunola Nursery and Primary School at Assembly Ground as schools resumed after the holidays. They are so happy. Was I this happy to be in school? I don't know. Maybe.
I think that was probably closing time after
closing,
school.
Right?
Closing time when they're going home.
This is particular. My favorite had to be I love to go a wandering. I love the mountainside. Yeah, but then
my favorite song. No, really, is now the day is over.
Okay, But then, that's all on headlines in the papers this morning. We'll have to head over to The Guardian. We have fitness.
How you doing, people? My name is Dr. Dike. You already know. So, after all the enjoyment for the season, most of us eat a lot of sugar. Now we're passing through pain and all that. So today I'm going to be taking you on exercise and how to get rid of waist pain, back pain, and all that. So first of all, you stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You put your hand by the back. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it out. 1, 2, 3. Now you have to feel this for your back, under your leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This goes to the waist. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Same thing goes this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you take it down. Take it down. Now go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then you turn. Now, there you go. You take it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it more down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you take it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you take it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And change your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You relax with your elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4. They take it up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then you go again. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can do the same with the other leg. Now you go now. 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember what I said. This is just to get rid of the pain, waist pain. See you some other time.
So at a point, I expect them to do Wakanda. Well, you're welcome to the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria. It's a great Tuesday morning. And of course, we need food after all that exercise. I've got Bibi Chef right here with me. And today she'll be preparing something really special. So what are you making for us today?
Sweet potato porridge.
Sweet potato porridge.
Yep.
All right, so let's talk about the ingredients we're making use of.
Pepper mix, which consists of
what's in here?
Scotch bonnet, onion, and tomato.
Scotch bonnet, onion, and tomato. Okay. What about that?
Oil, palm oil.
Okay.
Pumpkin leaves,
okay,
locally known as ugu.
Okay.
Crayfish, sweet
okay,
potato,
okay,
seasoning, salt, smoked fish, and
Goat meat.
Goat meat.
There's no missing goat meat, no matter how it looks. And then water.
Yes.
And onions. So what's in the pot already?
Palm oil and
Palm
onion.
oil and onion. Okay. So you poured in the palm oil.
Yeah.
How long is the onion going to fry for?
Just for a while.
How long? Like 2
Like
minutes?
2 minutes,
3
yeah.
minutes?
2 minutes.
2 minutes plus.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about the entire process.
Okay, after this, I'm going to add the pepper mix.
Okay.
Allow it to boil a little bit. Then I'll start cooking.
Well, we've started
I'm
cooking.
going to season it, then add my sweet potatoes,
Okay.
then my crayfish,
Okay.
smoked fish, and goat meat.
Good.
Then lastly, ugu leaves.
So it has to be cooked before we put in the ugu leaves,
Yes.
just for the greenery, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are there other things you can do with this meal, like things you can add to it to make it really nice, like your own unique way,
Yes.
such as?
Add like chicken,
Okay.
turkey,
Okay. But if I like flavors, I can put in
bell peppers,
bell peppers and the rest just to give it color and
Yeah.
extra flavor. Now, I noticed you didn't let the palm oil cook for too long. It didn't get hot
No,
or
it
bleached,
cooked.
as we called it.
It cooked.
It cooked enough?
Yeah.
It didn't look so to me. I'm always used to the whole looking like shh the moment you pour in the onions, but I didn't hear anything.
It cooked.
Wow.
Maybe red herring. Now it's cooking.
Now, no, I can hear you cooking. I didn't hear you cooking before. Oh, this looks good. You should look at it on your screen right now.
Yeah.
Palm oil gives this beautiful yellow color to meals. Okay, so is it time for us to put in
Yeah.
the pepper?
Yes.
Okay, let's do so. There's tomato in that?
Yes.
Okay. More tomatoes than pepper. It's supposed to be a peppery dish.
I like putting more onion.
More onions
Yeah.
than even the pepper?
Yeah.
Okay. So you blended onion in this?
Yes. Please.
Okay, okay.
So we'll allow that to cook for a while.
How long are we going to allow it cook for?
3 minutes.
3 minutes
to
is
4
all right.
minutes. Yeah.
3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So fish in this dish, alongside this, you said it's possible to put like chicken and
Yeah.
turkey.
This
is
is
it
my
possible
own
to switch
garnishing.
this, the vegetables, or it has to be the pumpkin
You
leaves?
can use anyone you want. You can use scent leaves. You can use pumpkin leaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter about the leaves.
Yeah.
All right. I can't wait to see the entire process. Let's finish up with this, and then of course, the tasting at the end of the show. Well, we have to go on a break now. Don't go anywhere. Wake Up Nigeria continues.
Welcome back. It's Wake Up Nigeria, and you're on to the best part of the show today. It's entertainment news, and I've got a guest in the house, actress, entertainment journalist, and reporter. What else do you do?
I do everything.
You can.
I'm an entertainer. I'm a team
Ugwaja,
girl.
you can carry brickware.
I
right?
can do everything.
Yeah, you can carry
Yes,
brickware.
I can turn you
Because you
to,
look.
I can turn you to money
Rachel
right
is
now.
in the house. Rachel is in the house. You're
Hi
welcome.
guys.
How you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Okay,
Happy New Year,
good.
guys. Wait, now let me wish them Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. It's the first time you're seeing my face in 2019. How you doing?
Are you done?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let's get straight to it. You're welcome. So,
Thank you.
Now, the Sound City MVP Awards has been the talk of the town from last week. And we just want to pick one part from that. Tenny, of course, picked up the Best New Act.
Best New Act,
which
yes.
A lot of people, majority of people think that it was well-deserved. I also think so.
I also think so.
Yeah, many people also. But then, Peruzzi with his vibe. Okay, but then, let's get that moment where she picked that award, right? Let's get to see that moment where she picked that award. And then we'll talk about what Peruzzi had to say about this. Okay, but yeah, this is Peruzzi's tweet after she picked the award. Now, his tweet is stating that, because he was also nominated for that category.
For the category,
He's
yes.
stating that, look, hey, I worked the hardest, I made the most money. What is that about?
I mean, who gets to judge all that? Who gets to be the judge of all that? I mean, you made it your pocket. You deserve to win your pocket. You
Yeah, that's the
understand?
moment where, of course, she
yeah.
was called and she picked up the award.
Thank you very much. I dedicate this to you guys, to Dr. Dollar Entertainment, to my father, to my family. Thank you.
All right, so now, yeah, that's it. So what is his own? Should he be mentioned? Should he be saying this kind of things?
I do not understand. It was a great year for Tenny. Okay, Peruzzi also had a great year, no doubt, you know, with Two-Face. He did something with Two-Face and then something with his crew and then some other people. But I mean, Tenny, man, I mean, it's Tenny.
That's not the best time, Oga. Just take your L, calm down.
You know what? He will be okay. In Tenny's words, he ain't go day okay. We go day okay, all of us, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Moving
on from that, of course, the big news. You know, of course, the news has gone around about Funke Akindele giving birth to twins, but this is the official confirmation, right? The first time they were ever pictured. We didn't see their faces really.
What's it with celebrities showing? If you want to show us pictures of your babies, let us see. You know, okay, what if she didn't have the babies in the shot? She just had the shot, and I mean, if you want to show pictures of your babies,
okay, wait, that's an angle.
Let us see. You cannot just really think about it, Mike. Imagine she just came out with the towel or the shawl and then nothing, actually nothing. She didn't have babies. The babies were somewhere in the rooms or in their cots and all.
You're right. Oh. But then I'm extremely happy for her.
I mean, happy.
All those fake prophecy, I don't know, that you come out and...
See, this story, I followed the story and from the beginning. The only thing I did not do was stay in the bedroom while they do what's going on. Yes, but I followed this story from when the prophet of doom came and said that she would never have a child of her own, to when Nathaniel Bassey did say that she would give birth to a set of twins, to when she got pregnant and had a miscarriage and then got pregnant again and had the babies. I mean, like,
when you're prophesying and heard the story, that person, you deserve some. Well, but then,
I am so
kudos.
happy for
her. Big one. Now, I'm talking about another big one. Lionheart, Genevieve Nnaji, Netflix. Officially, the first ever Nollywood movie on Netflix. It went up live some few days back.
No, it is not the first Nollywood movie on Netflix.
Which other one is it?
It is not the first. Yeah, lots of Nollywood movies on Netflix. Okay. Very sure. The first original Nollywood. Yes.
That's right.
Just so people don't say, it's the first. Lots of movies. Road to Yesterday, Falling. Lots of movies, Nollywood movies.
All right, okay. So the first original Netflix. This was a Netflix-sponsored production, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on it? I know you've seen the movie, right?
I've seen the movie like twice already. Now, it's been a lot of reactions from different people. A lot of people think it's the greatest yet biggest movie from Nollywood. A lot of people said that they didn't go past 30 minutes. A lot of people said, okay, it was just flat. There was nothing to it. It was just the fact that it was Genevieve and then good picture, but the story was tough. But I still think it is a great movie. And that's that. You all should see it. You should see it.
All right, for me, okay movie, not great. It's nowhere near great. I was a bit disappointed with the storyline from the beginning, with the resolution of the plot. Okay. It was too, how do I put it now? It was too basic.
Like good, something you had seen before.
Not really something I had seen before, but the way it was resolved, like, hey, come on, some things, okay, I don't want to go into the exact storyline, but the way it was resolved, the way it played out, nah, there was something wrong. But then Genevieve, of course, excellent acting. Yeah. Peter Edochie, Kanayo, good. I've not.
Legendary.
Did it really have to be there? But then, cool one. But great one. I think it's a big one for us, and yeah, kudos to her. All right, then moving on to something else that has got the world talking all over. Surviving R. Kelly. The docu-series that has aired. It has completed a 3-part series. It was a 3-part series, and it has ended. Surviving R. Kelly. From celebrities to every other person, there has been
a lot of reactions.
Concerning this particular documentary.
Some ladies, and I just couldn't watch it. It was so heartbreaking for me. Imagine having someone, king of R&B, man, like.
Yeah, he is.
R. Kelly, and then it just goes like, R. Kelly, like. Okay, really, it is really heartbreaking.
The point now is that something funny happened. At least the sales and the streams of his music stepped up.
I'm telling you.
Let's listen to a bit of this. This is part of the documentary.
Life in the studio was kind of boring for the most part. You really couldn't have much interaction other than, I couldn't have much interaction with anyone other than Robert. At that time, I didn't know what a runner was. But later on, I realized it was just, the people that work at the studio, and they pretty much like run errands. My mom would call the studio. The runners would actually let Robert know that I had a phone call, and then he would let them know to transfer their call to me. I do know that there were times where when she would get through and she'd be upset and saying she couldn't contact me and things like that. So it very well could have been times where she was calling and they weren't allowed to put me through. One time, one of his friends came to the studio and he's speaking to everyone, and just a normal reaction, you speak back. Rob would get upset and say, you're not supposed to speak to them. You don't speak to anybody. You just look straight forward if they speak to you.
Okay, this was the very cool part. There were a lot of other parts and all of that. But the point is, he has said that he will bring up his own documentary and try to, you know, shame those who, you know, are not saying the truth and all of that, back and forth. But we know that he's a sexual predator from previous cases.
Yes, we know.
We know. And the point is, let's just hope that doesn't have the opposite effect, because now there's now a hashtag to, you know, to not listen to his songs and all of that. I can't remember the exact hashtag. But the point is, this is something revealing.
It is.
Something quite big. Okay, moving on from Matt. Kim Kardashian and Kanye are always in the news. Okay, Kanye is the man. He has been on and on and on. But then this is something a bit from Kanye's rant, right? The fourth child, and they're going for a different surrogate mother.
Okay, I read, because when I heard the news, I had to go check if it was the same surrogate. And then I learned that it is a new surrogate, because the other surrogate is pregnant.
Wow.
With her own child, so they had to get a new one. You know, now, I'm really excited for Kim Kardashian because she had always wanted to have a large family, 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls.
Wow.
And then rumors have it that it's a boy.
Wow.
So it's random babies and the Kardashian empire, you know.
Wow. Well, you know, but surrogacy is something that is quite, it's spreading, even in Nigeria.
Even in Nigeria.
Now, we now have an association of surrogate mothers or surrogate women who can do as mothers.
If the pay is good, you know, it might just...
You want to be a surrogate?
You know, if the money is, you know, if the money is just
I think it's cool. A number of people have voiced their reservations against that. Of course, you know, we want to talk about African culture and all of that. But then I think it's a good thing. Not everybody might have the opportunity. So some people might be harder than some. It's a good thing. It is. All right. Okay, thank you very much, Rachel. It was good having you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
After all that, your hype of New Year. Yeah. Thank you very much. All right. But then let's head over to the kitchen. Of course, Mary is still there with Chef BB. What's happening, guys? Make me feel that kitchen. Make me feel that kitchen.
Well, a lot has been happening, a lot. You know, of course, we don't stop in the kitchen. We just keep moving. The potato has been added, the sweet potato. I still have Chef BB Chef here, and she'll be telling us how we got to this stage. So from the scratch with palm oil.
Palm oil, then we added onion, then we let it boil for a while.
Okay.
Then we added the pepper mix, which consists of onion, tomato, and scotch bonnet. We let that boil, then we added the sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes. The sweet potatoes have been boiling for about 3 to 5 minutes now. All right, so what next? We put in
smoked fish.
Okay. Oh, we are not breaking that?
No.
Oh, okay. So besides the smoked fish, are we putting this immediately as well?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Just let that cook for a while.
Now, are we going to be mashing the sweet potato when
once
it's cooked?
it's soft.
Okay, okay, like regular pottage.
Yes.
All right. So this cooks for how long now?
This cooks for like 1 minute.
Just a minute?
Yeah.
Then what goes in next? The crayfish.
Yes.
All right. You've seasoned as well?
Yes.
Yeah. So how many potatoes did we make use of?
Like 5 pieces.
5 pieces?
Yes.
Okay. So why the choice of sweet potatoes over Irish potatoes?
Because it's more affordable and it's filling. And it has a lot of fiber, which makes food more digest
faster. Okay, okay. That's great. So today we are making sweet potato pottage.
Yes.
In BB Chef's way, with a twist. Some people don't put vegetables in their sweet potato anyway.
Yeah.
So putting this as well. I really can't wait for this dish to be ready.
Me too.
Okay. So she said earlier that you can always add your own, you know, personalize it, especially if you're just joining us. The ingredients are on your screen right now: sweet potato pottage, sweet potatoes, oil, onions, salt, seasoning, smoked fish, pepper mix, crayfish, as well as vegetables. Those are the ingredients we're making use of. Now, you have this bowl of water here, but I haven't seen you make use of it. Why is it here?
I was supposed to make use of it, but I discovered that there was no need to make it.
Because there was enough water in the pepper when you grind. Okay. So we wait for our meal to cook and, of course, get ready. Don't you worry, though. There's so much more to come on the show. Wake Up Nigeria it is. Stay with us.
Hello and welcome back. I'm in the garden once again, and with me I have Kizito and Mabel. Mabel, say hi. Say hi. Hello. Hi. Okay, so Mabel is a
Pomeranian
dog.
Yes.
Now, we've been talking before now, and you said Mabel is 2 years old?
2 years, 2.5 years to be precise.
2.5 years.
Yes.
And she's still this size?
Yes.
That's really small.
Yes. It's just, that is the characteristics of their breed.
Okay.
They can be more than between 1.9 kg to 3.5 kg.
Wow.
Their breed size.
Okay.
So this is their size.
All right, so the care of such a small dog, I feel obviously should be a lot different from the care of a larger dog.
Yes.
Okay, so how would I begin to care for a Pomeranian?
You know, you can see the dog is hairy,
yeah.
So you need your grooming gadgets.
Okay.
You need your comb and other scissors, stuff like that, to keep the hair in shape.
Okay.
And you wash the diet too, so that everything will have a reflection on the dog's hair.
Okay. So what sort of diet would she eat now?
Actually, the normal dog diet is animal protein.
Yeah.
You understand? So you know how to regulate it. You watch out for the oils the dog taking, and then from your dog, meeting your vet, the personality on your dog and the physiology, your vet can prescribe the best meal your dog can take.
Okay. So oils, are you talking like like fish oils?
Fish oil, yes, that's cod liver oil.
Cod liver oil.
Fish oil is very good. Even palm oil is very good.
Palm oil?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So now I know that a lot of people get dogs for different reasons.
Yes.
So why would I choose to get a Pomeranian?
For companion.
Okay.
Actually, a Pomeranian breed can be so intelligent and then possessive.
Possessive?
Yes, possessive of the owner.
Okay.
So you can be a little bit jealous when another dog or another person come close. Not that they can actually be that aggressive, but sometimes they prove to be territorial, at the same time prove to be acting bigger than their size, when they see something, a threat bigger than their size. Okay,
so if you're someone that's actually lonely once in a while and you're looking for someone or a pet to be a companion, this is an ideal dog.
This is an ideal dog. It's a pet dog, so you can have it in the house. House train the dog on how to do some pooing, and then we have to pee in the house.
All right, so and one concern for me getting a pet is the toileting, and I always they say dogs poop so much and all that, but what sort of poop are we talking about with a dog like this?
You know one thing, even all dogs from puppies, from puppy stage, if you are raising them, you know the way they poo and pee, you know, is more frequent than adults. They cannot hold it for long. Okay. So usually when you wake up in the morning, first thing you do is, once your dog is active, take the dog out. Okay. Then after every meal, at puppy stage, take the dog out to that place you want the dog to be pooing. Okay. If it's now your routine process for like a week or two, you see your dog knocking at that door, usually pass through that whenever I want to poo and wee or start making noise, because dogs doesn't like staying in a dirty environment.
I want to talk to you about your, you now, because you seem to know so much about dogs. I know you work with dogs a lot. Yes. But what sort of work do you do with dogs now?
Okay, actually I'm an animal health practitioner. Okay. Actually I'm a technologist. Okay. And we do animal rescue.
Oh, so you actually rescue animals?
Yes, we rescue
from the street.
We rescue from the street and then find ownership for them. Okay. You understand? Okay. And then there are some dogs that has behavioral problems. we approach the owner and do a lot of education on them. Because a trained dog, yes, training. But a trained dog, it has low tendency to be abused. Because you can talk to your dog, you can, why will you abuse the dog? Yeah. So we tend to make sure that we teach the owner of the dog so that he won't be frustrated in the future about his own dog. So that we won't have more stray dogs on the streets.
That's amazing. I think that's amazing what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
I didn't even think there was anything like dog rescue in Nigeria, but Kizito, for you to have started it and to keep going this long, really, really well done. So now, I need to see if you have any tricks. Do you have any tricks? Mabel, do you have any tricks? All right, smile for the camera. Smile. All right, Mabel looks and feels very comfortable. And I feel like Mabel would also be quite expensive. Am I right?
Yes,
okay.
She is.
So how expensive are we talking now?
We'll be talking about 100, 150.
Wow.
If not 200.
200,000 naira?
Yes, for a Pomeranian breed.
Goodness me. So you definitely be taking care of this dog if you spend that much on a dog.
Yeah.
But I'm really just so concerned about, you know, finding out if anything's wrong. Because I feel like she's so quiet and she won't be able to tell me if anything is wrong. How would I know if anything was wrong after spending that much money?
Yeah, having a dog in the house is just like you're having a baby.
Okay.
You know the character, the normal character in the first place. Before you know, you see your dog trying to avoid food. Possibly the dog vomited once and still eating, or the dog is stooling, purging. And then once you start seeing those kind of character, or there's a sudden behavioral change, you know.
Okay.
So you can call your vet anytime and discuss with him. You have the right to be educated about your dog, so he tell you everything.
Okay. So I was looking at her teeth. And I saw that one of them looked a little bit.
Yes, out.
It was poking out in a funny way, and it looked sort of changed color.
She just recovered from a gum infection.
Okay, can I see your teeth? Can I see your teeth? Can you show me your teeth? Cheese. Okay, I can't see it now. She's not opening her mouth for me. But what exactly could cause something like that?
Infection.
Yeah, from where? Where would
you know, dog sniffs a lot.
Okay.
You understand? And they can pick anything from the ground too.
Okay.
Yes, you know, as time goes on, and then such sickness is also peculiar to this kind of breed.
Okay.
Just like the way we have hip dysplasia and German Shepherd too.
Okay.
You understand? This kind of infection too is peculiar to the breed, but it's not that other dogs cannot have it.
Okay.
You get, so that's the justice. The same way we have infection.
Okay.
In the gum.
I've actually often seen infections on the ears of dogs before. That's one that I see a lot on a lot of dogs. What could cause that?
That is sometimes they scratch with their hind limbs, and when they scratch, it can turn to accumulation of blood. We call it hematoma.
Okay.
Sometimes you start seeing it bleeding, but you see like a skin infection in that area, and you see you think that it's another dog that brought the dog in the ear, but you often see the dog using the leg to scratch.
Okay.
So reporting to the vet, you find out whether it's a skin infection or anything. You treat it first, and then possibly you stop the dog's leg from reaching the place.
All right.
You can use an e-collar or something so that the leg will not reach the ear
again. Be able to get to the ear anymore. All right, now Mabel, it's been fun hanging out with you. Okay, she's opening her mouth now. It's been fun hanging out with you, Mabel. It's been great to meet you. Kizito, I have to say thank you for bringing these dogs to come and meet us on Wake Up Nigeria. So if you have any questions about how to take care of your dog or any issues you're not sure how to control when it comes to your dog, why not send us a message, tweet it to us with our hashtag Wake Up Nigeria, and when Kizito comes back, hopefully next week, we'll be able to ask him your questions. Mabel, say bye. 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 All right then. Now we have to head back into the studio for a bit.
Oh, that dog is so cute. Envy you so much right now, Titi. All right, so moving on to good music on the show with me, I have Moses Adelakun, and he calls himself Maxi. He's an R&B and hip-hop artist, and he'll be thrilling us to his new single, No Time. Take it away, Maxi.
Baby, I know it's tough on you.
Riding with me. So give me time, we can hold the low. Interesting, nice one. You're looking for a girl that will drink Gary with you. Oh, that's so nice. Unfortunately, I don't know if there are so many of them around. But hey, why do you think there is that perception out there that, you know, a lot of young girls these days don't want to do the hustle with you? I mean, that's what your song is about, right?
Yeah, you know.
Have you had any personal experience?
Yeah, somehow, yeah.
You want to share with us?
No.
All right, great stuff. So, how long have you been doing music, Maxi?
Like 8 years now. 8 years. Yeah.
Okay, so guys, just in case you didn't know, Maxi is 20. So he's been doing this since he was 12.
Yeah.
Wow. And how has it been so far?
It's been okay. Yeah, at least I'm just pushing myself.
Okay. Are you signed on any record label?
I'm still on the
coded. You're still doing the coded runs.
Yeah.
Okay, so this year, what do you have for us this year?
I have many plans for this year, actually. So.
All right. Thank you so much, Maxi, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed the song. Beautiful music there. All right. So there's so much more, guys, on the show. It's the second hour, people. You don't want to miss any part of it. Stay with us.
I want you to stay with me.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't want you to drink Gary.
Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. It's okay. You don't want you to drink which Gary.
Let it
which
go.
babe will drink Gary with you in
It's shaping up to be a beautiful morning. And if you are watching, of course, the show is Wake Up Nigeria. Thumbs up to you. It's good to have you in the second half. My name is Mike Mesikeno.
Titilayo Oyinson. Don't worry. He's not going to be singing through the rest of the show. We won't let him. The fun is not over yet. We have still another 45 minutes to bring you the best of TV content. Don't worry. We'll turn off his microphone if need be.
Do not forget, of course, we're streaming live and also on Facebook. It's at TVC Connect, at tvcontinental.tv on our website. For comments, use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Yes, sir. But it's actually not a bad song, no? Drink Gary. Actually, I'm just thinking about it.
Why do you think that drinking Gary is a sign of luck? That's not true, man. That's
Gary is actually very expensive now. But let that go. We have to talk about our kids today. Growing a child's self-esteem and self-confidence has become imperative in this day and age. And now there's increased bullying and cyberbullying and social media issues. Izefua will be here joining us to discuss how to help your child feel capable and grow his or her confidence.
And of course, we have coming up after that, a musical performance for you. Her name is Sophia Musa, but you know her better as Auntie Shaggy from Brother Shaggy's Comedy Skits on Instagram. She'll be up for a chat with us later on.
You see Jesus when they come, what did they do?
I'm sorry about that, sir.
Sorry for yourself.
I just wanted to ask you a question.
That guy to ask a question. I leave me there. Yeah. This one not there. This one not there. You know if you ask them question. Hello, Daddy.
Sir, what is your name?
Name ko surname.
I love you. Name, surname, anyone. Your name.
Father, aka Money go. If you call me Obio,
Okay. So, sir, what do you understand by the word balanced diet?
Balanced language.
No, sir. Balanced diet.
Balanced language.
Balanced diet.
Kamarna say you lie. Kai, go ask anyone. I don't know what lie.
You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
So why?
There's so many of these skits online now that it gives you a whole new perspective of where we get our content from. A lot of people don't watch as much TV anymore as they watch online skits and little videos.
We should start doing skits. Is that what you're saying now?
Mike, I thought you had some.
No?
Okay, so Mike's skits are, okay, basically they're not skits, they're just rants. He just goes, it's 7 a.m. in the morning.
Where do you see that?
I'm in the office.
Yeah.
I've not woken up.
No,
I'm still sleeping.
I've not eaten since yesterday.
I've won that as in Bali. You know, see you in Lagos. You know, don't know if I miss it. All of you in Lagos.
I miss it. I promise you.
I remember coming to Lagos the first time. I just entered. I just saw roasted plantain. That makes sense now. Okay, no, that was my second experience. The first experience, I remember stopping at Ojota bus stop.
Okay.
So now I call. So
these are the people causing traffic.
Growing up in Port Harcourt. So I just got there and then I wanted to go to Yaba. And then I heard the conductor say, Yaba. I said, I think it was Fadi or something. I said, oh God, they drop it. So I go for somewhere, they will say, say Rumokoro, Rumola. If you they go Rumokoro, no enter, they will warn you when you enter, they close the door. Where? But here, they were just there. And then I saw Bolly and Granite. Come on, man.
I thought the experience was the same with the River State one, the Port Harcourt one.
Oil, sauce and all of that. Bolly and Granite.
That was the life of the party for me back in school there. Because we know
with fish.
Yeah, we'll take breaks and then we'll go to Port Harcourt. So on our way, my friends and I would just stop by at some joints where they sell bolly and roasted yam with soft spomo and fish.
That was the life.
What? We just bite. When we just get into the house, we just sit on the floor.
See, these two, they don't know what's happening.
My first experience with this roast yam was actually in Port Harcourt as well.
Are you serious?
Where else now? The Garden City.
Back then, as models, we were lodged at a particular place, and I didn't want the breakfast. It just didn't look good to me. So I told some of the guys, and they said, okay, come, let's go out. That's like 2 streets away. And I just kept eating this thing, and the guys were like,
wait, I've
never tried it before. It was my first time. I just kept
experience.
You
so
see,
you will understand.
I tried it in Lagos. It was just not
understand.
it. I can never forget that one experience. It was fantastic.
Sometimes you even still perceive the smell of the
aroma
of the sauce.
I can actually, you know what? Enough of making the whole of Nigeria hungry.
After they serve the one that likes food.
There are about 1 million people watching now that are getting hungrier by the second. All the bolly sellers are in trouble today.
All right, welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria, and of course we are on to our parenting segment with Izefwa, our parenting experts. And this morning she'll be enlightening us on how to enlighten your kids on feeling capable and building confidence. Yes. So I'm just learning this morning that teaching your child how to be capable is different from building confidence in that child. And building confidence is different from building self-esteem, but we're going to take it one step at a time, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about helping your child to be capable.
Yes, so generally we tend to equate self-esteem, confidence, and what a lot of times we don't know is what we're actually trying to do, self-efficacy. That is feeling capable. That simply means just having that deep sense that I can handle this. Yeah. So I'm coming for the show. I have butterflies in my tummy. I could have said, I'm not going to do this today. That I can do this is simply because I am feeling I can't handle what happens afterwards.
Okay.
Would I be great? Would I be good? Can I do it properly? Now, that's self-efficacy, which is feeling capable. And it's feeling capable to pursue our goals. And that's why this is important at the beginning of the year, right?
Yes.
Feeling capable that my child can set a goal for academic performance and actually go for it, do the practice, do the work. Feeling capable that as your child, or a teenager, not just children, they can choose that I want to grow meaningful friendships and not just move around with anybody, and feeling that I can actually handle being with friends. I can handle going out. I can handle my friends laughing and jeering at me. I can cope with that thing. Or when it comes to even emotional lives of our teens or even our children. So that distinction is really huge.
Okay.
And that feeling capable is a belief, and we all have it. Some of us feel we can't handle life. And that underlies issues with mental health.
Okay, now we are delving deeper into this conversation, which I'm quite enjoying. But I'm a new mother.
Okay.
How do I help my child as a baby? Because you have to catch them young. You start from day one. You start from day one. So how do I teach her, that you have to learn to be capable. You have to learn self-sufficiency.
So, I will start from what you just said. You have to learn to be. A lot of times, parents think that we can teach this by just what we say. I've had a lot of parents, and that's why this topic is important. Parents have come to say, how can I help my child build confidence? Parents say, I tell my child, you can do it, you can do it. And I say, that doesn't do much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because if I tell you you can do it and I interfere with your doing it, you develop a belief that you can't. Here's what I mean. The first thing is, as parents, we jump into conclusions.
Okay.
So how do I help my child? No jumping into conclusions. What that simply means is, your child says, Mommy, can I cut this? Can I help you with this? The first thing is, no, it's going to hurt you. I assume she can't or he can't, and I intervene or interfere.
And that limits them.
Immediately, once you do, then you do. Over time, you set limits about what they can or cannot do. So they begin to feel, I can't do this, or I can do this. So instead of jumping into conclusion about what your child is capable of, I rather suggest get curious.
Get curious.
Get curious.
So allow them. But see how far they take it.
You're not measuring, can they?
Oh, okay.
Get curious, just enjoy the experience. Have you ever experienced when children say, I want to open the door for you, and I want to do this?
Yeah.
Step out of their business. Don't overprotect. Now, our parenting style interferes with this. Either we want to control them, overprotect them, prevent them from getting hurt. Step out of the situation.
But don't you feel that giving them so much power, yes, we are getting back to that conversation, giving them so much power actually affects them in their nearest future, even in their relationship with their peers as they grow older?
I love that you said giving them power. Guess what? Giving power actually is like the foundation of feeling capable. When I feel I have power to do something, that ability, right?
Yes.
I feel capable to do it. I have goals I've set. There are some goals I've set year in, year out, I have not accomplished, and there are many adults that say that. So just saying, just do it doesn't work.
Okay.
The moment you feel, I have ability, I have some control to get this done. I have control in me to deal with what happens should this not work. That is power. And we should not be scared to give them power. Power does not affect. Now, I'm not saying arrogance. Those are different things. Exactly. That's not arrogance.
Or stubbornness.
That's not stubbornness. That's not stubbornness. Power is letting the child have control over their life. Like, the other day, my baby walked into the kitchen and, Mommy, I want to join you to cook. I want to help you to cook. We're in a hurry a lot of times. Like, and I had to stop myself to say, you know what? What can she support me with? That's how they feel capable. Okay, can you hold on to this? Put that in the bag. Cut this. Mommy, I can handle the scissors. Take it. I'm standing there. They teach them to handle these things in school. They do these things in school. They come home. We don't let them try. Okay. So yes, let them try. Don't jump into conclusions and stop interfering.
Okay, now let's move over to building self-confidence, which is very key. There are a lot of kids who are going through bullying, which is, you know, a very sensitive issue right now in a lot of schools and with a lot of children. How do you instill this confidence in kids?
So what is confidence? Confidence is my belief in my capability again is my belief in my strengths. So I step into a situation and I feel that I have potential in me to handle this thing. More like I have skills. So confidence on its own is situational. This is what I mean. Okay. You find yourself that you get into situations that you feel confident. There's some situations you feel confident. You're with a group of people, you feel confident. You're with other group of people, you don't. So do you say you're not a confident person? That's a generalization, which you shouldn't do. Okay. Oh, she's a confident child. He's not a confident child. There are situations that they feel confident. So practically, how can I help my child feel confident? Take note of those specific situations where they feel confident and the ones where they don't feel confident. Let me give you an example. Okay. When it comes to my daughter's academic work, she's this way, right? But I notice when she's told to present things, she starts to fidget. So I can conclude, oh, she's not a confident girl. No, she is. But situationally, she gets intimidated, or she used to, by being in front of the crowd. Okay. So because I understood that, I began to work with her on that. So what do? Exactly. Expose them to do more of it.
Okay.
Mastery. To build confidence, the first day you started being on the show,
it wasn't perfect.
And how do you feel today?
Oh, great.
because you practice.
Yeah.
So mastery, expose them to do more, They're going to feel uncomfortable, but guess what? The more they do, so efficacy is also related to confidence. The more they do, the more they find,
I can actually do
this is what I do before I do this. So they know the skills that support them to grow confidence.
Yeah.
So mastery.
Okay, and then what about with friends? Because that is also very important as well.
Let them get out. Guess what? Confidence has a lot. So there's confidence with people. That's trust.
Oh, yeah.
That is trust.
Okay. So this gets us to the point where we'll have to say that this is definitely going to be a series.
We're going next week.
Yes. Yeah. We'll have to continue this conversation next week because it's important.
Yeah.
Building confidence, building your child's self-esteem is very important, and we need to have this conversation. Like you said, it's what's affecting a lot of our mental health these days, and it starts from when we're young.
Absolutely.
It starts from when we're young. Thank you so much,
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure having you join us. All right, so next week, we are moving over to some music. We have Ofo, who's also going to be performing on confidence as well. Hello, Ofo MTT.
Yes, indeed. Alfu is here right with me, and we've been talking, you know. He's a musical artist, songwriter who started professional music in 2004. In fact, he told me earlier that he had started singing from 2009. Wow. When it comes to church and being a choir director, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that this performance is going to come with a lot of energy. It's all about my confidence. Take it away. Beautiful. Amazing. Wow, wow. Okay.
Thank you.
Ooh, let's calm down. I could feel that energy. I think you needed that more than me. So if you that's watching right now, you needed to hear that. So tell us just a little bit about how this song came to be.
Okay. There was a particular thing that happened to me. It was like a situation that it was very, very tough. That people told me that you can't process such a talent without doing some sacrifice. So I assured them that as long as I'm serving God, I can always get to the top without sacrificing human being.
Amen to that. Now, Alfu, thank you so much. I know you've inspired somebody out there. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. We're heading for a short break, and we'll be back.
All right, welcome back to the best part of the show. I've got Sophia Ejirogene in the house. That's just what I want to introduce. The rest of she will introduce herself by herself. Oh yeah, hit yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to hit myself right now. So it's your girl, #1 fine girl reporter, Auntie Shaggy.
Okay, you need to look. Yeah, you need to ask me some questions now.
Wow, I'm on the spotlight.
Yeah, let's go. Hit me.
So if you are given 5 million naira to leave the country, would you do it?
5 million naira?
Yes.
This country?
Yes.
Or another country?
Nigeria, this country.
Allah, 5 million naira. Let us, with the way we live, 5 million naira is too much. 100,000 naira. We will leave. 100,000 naira is okay.
Yeah, betrayer.
How you doing, Auntie Shaggy? It's great
fine.
to have you. Thank you so much. You are phenomenal. I mean, being part of Brother Shaggy's skits and all, being a very integral part. Yes, you might not be the one in the spotlight, but then you have been a very major part of this. How long? Let's talk about the beginning. How long have you guys been doing the party? Because I know you guys have been doing some other things as per other skits, but then for the Brother Shaggy character and all that, when did it actually start? How did you guys kick that off?
It started in January. I think we're actually doing other skits. I think we did about 2 or 3 before the Brother Shaggy concept and that's the mixture of the reporter in it and all. Yeah. So it actually began January.
What year was that?
Last year.
Last year. Wow.
So I would say it's about a year now.
And okay, but you guys have been doing others. How was it that this one? At what point did it come to the point that you knew that okay, this is the main one. This is one that's going to hit. What skit was it? Which point was it?
I think it was actually the one we did if you see Jesus in Mushi, if Jesus should appear to you now in Mushi, what would you do?
Exactly.
That was the exact one. That was the breakthrough.
Yeah.
That's the particular one that just got everyone talking because I think it was a bit controversial. You know, controversy sells. So I think maybe it was because of we mentioned the name Jesus or something. I don't know. I would just say it was just the time. It was just the time for us to just come out and do our
Before that skit, how long have you guys been doing skits?
I would say few weeks
before that
because
time.
we had shot about 4 or 5 before the Jesus.
Before that
so we did
Jesus
like 3 normal ones, then before the interview stuff started.
Okay. All right. So how has life been after, you know, the fame and all that coming? And, you know, you've gone to places, you went to the UK and all of that. And, you know, in your own right, you also have some things that you're doing now. But how has life been after, you know, coming into the limelight?
It's been pretty much fine. I would say finer. Because
how would it be finer when they bought you car? How would it be finer?
So, you know, there a list of things that I'd always wanted to do after school, but this just made it easier. I know if it wasn't for this, I would have been struggling. Like I would have to put a whole lot of effort to make some things come to light. But with this, it's just like an easy access.
Yeah, and then talking about your car, which you just mentioned and all that, that was quite a big one for you and all of that. It was a surprise to you.
It was because I wasn't expecting it at all. I wasn't at all. Of course, I knew I was going to get a car someday. Yeah. But I never knew it was going to be that soon and that particular day. Because I didn't think of it. All right. It was just a shock.
But it's cool. Considering that you guys work together and then appreciating someone like that and all of that. That's quite very cool. But moving forward, how far do you expect to carry the Auntie Shaggy character? Are there any other things that we should expect from you? I know there's something you're working on about councilship and all that. Yeah, talk to us about that. A date with the councillor. Yes.
So that's actually one of the concepts I have that I'm trying to push out there and to kind of bring myself out more, like separate away from Brother Shaggy. But it's still tied to Auntie Shaggy because Auntie Shaggy is a brand, and of course
it is.
Yeah.
I know before that you've done some professional dancing, right?
Yes.
How is that coming?
I used to be a professional dancer. Yeah.
I beg, please. A director of life, cue one song there ready for us. She bust some moves here. It's not how I used to be. Please.
Titi too was kind of affiliated to dancers. She used to be in SOL, I think.
Are you serious? Please, director.
Titi has to be on this.
Maybe Pakujemu, that song, that one, we had it now. Your Q1 song, and she will show us the real check. So, but are you still dancing? How does?
Part-time.
Part-time?
Yes.
How do you do it? Solo dancing, or are you with a group or something?
Solo dancing, but sometimes I call.
Because there was this particular one where you and Brother Shaggy did a dance. And all of that. Were you the one that had to teach him all of that, or did he have experience with dancing before?
He does. Okay. He studied theatre arts, and I studied theatre arts too.
All right.
So you know we are familiar with these things because it's part of what things we do in school.
Wow.
So he's also a dancer.
Okay. And then that was quite easy. Okay, so. With the other concept you spoke about,
a date with the council.
A date with the council and all of that. What can you give us a little bit of insight? What are we to expect from that? What is it about?
I've always had the dream of touching lives, but I didn't know how to go about it. But I've always known it has to be about relationships.
Okay.
So when I was trying to draft out the whole thing, a whole lot of ideas came into my head, and I was trying to picture it, how it would go, how it could actually have to do, it would be on Instagram.
On Instagram, okay.
So I was like, okay, the only way I can do it is just to be 1 minute, that it doesn't have to be a movie was through the counseling thing and...
Okay, cool, okay, but then that's not the one we have. Let's take a look at some of Auntie Shaggy and Brother Shaggy skits.
Clothes where you go wear for this December, hang on, go burn.
Brother Shaggy!
When I want 5.
Brother Shaggy!
Hello, just the worry, you know side food. I mean, you blind. You be blind about Bartimaeus. Even blind Bartimaeus yourself for Bible. You see Jesus when they come. What did they do you?
I'm sorry about that, sir.
Sorry for yourself.
I just wanted to ask you a question.
Don't get to ask a question. I leave me there. This one not there. This one not there. You know if you ask them question. Hello, Daddy.
Sir, what is your name?
Name ko surname.
I'll slap you.
Name, surname, anyone, your name.
Father, aka money come money go. If you call me Obio,
Okay, so sir, what do you understand by the word balanced diet?
Balanced language.
No, sir. Balanced diet.
Balanced language.
Balanced diet.
Kamara say you are lying. Kai, go ask anyone. I don't know what like.
You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
So why call it?
Okay. Talking about balanced diet, we'll go to balanced diet. But before the balanced diet, you have to end the balanced diet. Oh yeah, Auntie Shaggy. Hit me with the music. Oh yeah, so you have to teach me something that I don't know. Maybe I know theater artists. You guys have some dance moves that are not so. I don't know. Just teach me something.
Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. No, you're not getting it.
This is serious.
Yes, that's. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do this.
Okay, that's not balanced diet. That's a balanced diet for you there. Titi is going to show us. Both of you dance together. Do you ever dance together?
No, but I don't see that.
What? She was your icon.
Yes.
Titi, we dance now. Titi, we dance now. Oh yeah.
How you doing? Yeah. Please. Hey, this one that you teach me that Gora dance too. Like what? This one that you know Miri's house.
Okay.
Jeez. All right, Auntie Shaggy, you're welcome to the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria. This is BB Chef, and she made this dish. She'll be telling you about it.
Is it balanced diet, BB Chef?
Balanced diet.
Very balanced.
Extra balanced diet.
All right. So Mike has gone wandering for his spoon as usual. Please,
exactly.
Before he
not
finds
even for the guests.
You will show yourself. Don't try yourself.
Sweet potato pottage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
never
great.
tried it before.
So, well, we'd like you to taste it.
Well, right. Today is your lucky day.
All right.
Okay,
So before you taste our food, we hear that there's some gists in the air. That there's some romantic.
Some dating rumors.
Some dating rumors between you and Shaggy.
Where did you hear that?
Officially, is it true or false?
True or false?
That's very false.
Really?
Why? Because he got.
Are you shy?
No.
Well, is it your type though? You know, because got muscles and those six packs.
What? Really? Oh no.
Amen. We are all shaking
So
here.
is it no? Is it a firm no or a maybe?
It's a firm no.
Okay.
Oh, it's not your type?
Try this thing.
I'm not
Try
saying
this
it's not my type, but no, it's.
He's never asked. Right?
No. It's just work
We'll
for
just
now.
Work.
It's just work for
I
now.
think if something comes up, it will just spoil the business part. So.
All right. Taste the food. Taste the food. Taste the food.
Very tasted before herself because I have plenty talking.
Yeah.
Mike. Shaggy can cook though.
Really?
I don't know. It was just
really?
I like the way she just decided to focus on the food.
What do you think?
Nice.
Nice.
First, very nice.
Oh,
very nice.
Sweet potato pottage.
Yeah.
Done.
Love it. High five.
Well done.
Yeah, your head is there. Your head is there.
Honestly, we have so many thank yous. Thank you so much to everyone who's been on the show today. Izefwa, Mabel the puppy with Kizito. Well, she's a dog, not a puppy anymore. And of course, our friends at Homely NG for the kitchen accessories.
Accessories, of course, and for last place for styling, Titi, and Mary's hair.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, and of course, thank you to BB Chef. Wonderful. This is wonderful.
BB Chef has done so well.
Yeah, she has.
The food is balanced. It's a balanced diet.
Very balanced.
Thank you. Now, Wednesday's shows are always amazing.
Yes.
You don't want to miss it. 7 a.m. tomorrow. We'll be right here.
In your faces.
Thank you
for coming to the show.
Have a great day.
Thank
All
you for
right.
having me.
Have a nice
Bye.
day.